Good evening, world. It's 8:24 in the evening. So today is your lucky day. I'll be able to do two videos, but this video will be a short video. I'll only make a 40-minute video and that's it. Oh, Ivan, man, 40 minutes is nothing. Yeah, sorry guys. I have to go to the store and get my smokes. So yeah, and the store's closed early. I have to get my smokes. The good news is today it didn't take long for my video to get uploaded. It only took like 40 minutes for my video to get uploaded. Because I made my video late, by the time I just finished my video now, and it's 8:24, so I'll make a good like 40-minute video. So it'll be like 9:05 around there, and I have to take my shower and I have to go to the store and get my smokes. I hope you guys enjoyed my last video. Ivan, that was one of the best videos ever. Yeah, especially when I talked about the Hollywood actors. Yeah, man, you're looking at something crazy for the Hollywood actors, and when me and Vijay are king queen, and we start that Sky Entertainment Company, you're looking at something crazy for the networking in Hollywood. All the actors in Hollywood are going to network with all these actors for Zanus, man. Especially the Zanus actors. Like Keanu Reeves and all of them, they'll be crazy networking for them too, but it's not as crazy as the actors for Zanus. Because the actors for Zanus, because the reason why it's going to be crazy for the actors for Zanus, because Zanus is my first movie. No Hollywood actor knows what it's like for Ivan to be in a big budget movie and all that stuff. And that's why I look at something crazy. Whereas for the Great Escape movie, it's going to be crazy too, but not as crazy as the actors for Zanus. We'll be just as crazy. So you're looking at something crazy for all my movies for the networking. For the Great Escape movie too, yeah, man. But I told you, guys like Keanu Reeves, Ben Affleck, Scarlett Johansson, Paul Bettany, the Javier guy, the Chris Cosenzi guy, the guy from A Quiet Place, if he's chosen, they're not going to give word. I'm going to keep saying that. They're not going to give word. Because we live in a selfish what? A selfish world. A selfish world. Hollywood, the actors are selfish. If Henry Cavill's chosen, when the actors network with him, he's not going to give word either. Because they're all selfish people, you see what I'm saying? They don't want these people rising. Henry Cavill knows if he's in my movie, chances are he'll become a bigger A-list actor. After what? After the Great Escape movie. And he doesn't want these small A-listers and B-list actors rising to his level. Or these A-list actors rising to level. Hence why he's not going to word. There's two reasons why the actors are not going to give word. The first reason they're not going to give word is because they don't want these actors rising to their level, especially the B-list actors and rising stars, obviously. And the second reason, a major reason, is because they know they're the lucky chosen. They don't want these actors to be lucky like them. Yeah, haha, I'm lucky. I'm going to be in Ivan's movie. I'm saved. I'm going to experience success and fame with him and experience his Skyscraper's company, where you guys are all left behind the side attention in Hollywood. Eating that shittier food, being dirty slaves, yes. Whereas I'm the lucky one saved. I'm a lucky chosen. Yes, they don't want these actors to be lucky chosen like them. That's why they're not going to give word. Because in other words, being in Ivan's movie is sacred, man. It's a sacred feeling. It's a good feeling. It's sacred. You know you're the lucky chosen to be in his movie. Hence why what? None of these actors are gonna get word because they don't want these Hollywood actors to be lucky like them. Duh. Keanu Reeves doesn't want the actors in Hollywood to be lucky like him. Scarlett Johansson does not want the actors in Hollywood to be lucky like her. You know what I'm saying? Ben Affleck does not want the actors in Hollywood to be lucky like him. Yeah, they're not gonna give word. They're not gonna give word, man. Because we live in a selfish world. They're not gonna give word. We live in a selfish world, man. That's how it works. Yeah, man. Hence why VJ made that Bang on Your Knee song. Because me and VJ are going to be boss, man. We're going to be the boss. We're going to be boss. VJ's going to have that amazing feeling. Oh my God, Ivan, me and you. I'm the boss. I'm bigger. Okay, me and Victoria Justice will be bigger than guys like Kevin Feige. Kevin Feige is big, man. He's the boss of Marvel, man. He's big. He's a studio head of Marvel. Yeah, man, he's big, man. He's fucking big. Kathleen Kennedy's big. She's a president of Lucasfilm. She's powerful. And me and Vijay will be bigger than Kathleen Kennedy. Yeah. Bob Chapek is the CEO of Disney. Me and Vijay will be bigger than Bob Chapek. Yeah, man. All you know what I'm saying? Yeah, all the gatekeepers in the hall, bigger than all of them, you know what I'm saying? Bob Iger, retired obviously, but man, me and Vijay will be bigger than Bob Iger. Yeah, Bob Iger. But Bob Iger retired. Ann Sarnoff is powerful. Me and Vijay will be bigger than Ann Sarnoff. Walter Hamada. Me and Vijay will be bigger than Walter Hamada. That David Westloff guy, whatever his name is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. You see what I'm saying here? Me and Vijay will be bigger than that guy, yeah. Who else? Michael Bay, Christopher Nolan. These are all powerful directors in Hollywood. Ridley Scott, James Cameron, Peter Jackson. You know what I'm saying? These are all powerful directors in Hollywood. Like these directors are so powerful that if they tell the studio execs they want an actor in the movie, the studio execs will hire that actor. That's how powerful these directors are. And me and Vijay are bigger than all these directors. Peter Jackson is bigger than James Cameron. He's bigger than Michael Bay. He's bigger than all these guys. And yet me and Vijay are bigger than Peter Jackson. That's how big we are, man. We're bigger than George Lucas. George Lucas is the most powerful man. Well, he's not really a Hollywood guy, but George Lucas is pretty much the most powerful man in Hollywood. The guy is the was the former owner of Star Wars, and he's worth like $7 billion, man. The guy is powerful, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Me and Vijay are more powerful than all those studio heads, all those studio producers, executives. We're more powerful than all those guys. Hence why what? We're boss men. Will Smith, Dwayne Johnson, Keanu Reeves, Tom Hanks, Johnny Depp, Brad Pitt, Tom Cruise. These are the biggest of the biggest in Hollywood, man. You know what I'm saying? Samuel Jackson, Denzel Washington. These are all powerful actors in the industry. You see what I'm saying? Me and Vijay, Ivan and Amora, we're bigger than all these guys. That's how powerful I'll be. Yeah, man. Bigger than Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise is big. Will Smith, Keanu Reeves. I'm bigger than all those guys. Yeah, man. And Vijay will be bigger than all those those most powerful woman actors in Hollywood too. Jennifer Lawrence, Kirsten Stewart. You know what I'm saying? Sandra Bullock. Vijay is bigger than all those actors in Hollywood. Yeah, Vijay is boss with me, man. Vijay is boss with me. Hence why Vijay made that Begging on Your Knee song. Because me and her are going to be boss. Sorry guys, I'm only going to make a 40-minute video here, man. I don't have time to make an hour video, no. I'll make a 40-minute video and I'll end the video here. So in 33 minutes, guys, I'll end this video. That's nothing, I know, but at least I'm nice enough to make a second video for you guys. And you guys better enjoy this stupid listening series, Why So Can. I know my videos are interesting. You better enjoy this stupid listening series, Why So Can, because once I find out how wicked you are, that is it for Ivan Amara. And once I suffer death and I have sex with my stepmother and I have sex with all these women in Hollywood, you got your rip-off sex. Now leave me alone and let me live my life. I'm peacing on my wife. And I'm going to start skyscrapers and you guys are all going to be left behind. You're not going to be saved. I'm going to keep saying that. Heed my fucking warning, guys. As I don't play around with having sex with my stepmother. I don't play around with death. I don't play around with being a porn star, being humiliated in front of the world. I don't play around with that. Hence why what? You better enjoy these videos while you still can, man. Yeah, man. But yeah, you're looking at something crazy for the network in Hollywood, man. All the actors are going to network with all the actors for Zayas. You're going to see Daisy Ridley, you know what I'm saying? You're going to see what? You're going to see Adam Driver. You're going to see Oscar Isaac asking John Boyega and Andy Serkis for word, man. It looks like crazy. And they're not going to give word, man. They're not going to give word. Yeah, man. Guaranteed, Daisy Ridley, Adam Driver, Oscar Isaac, they're gonna ask John Boyega for word. Guaranteed. They were co-stars together. They're gonna ask. They're probably pretty good friends. They're gonna ask him for word. Guaranteed. They're gonna ask John Boyega and Daisy Ridley for word. Guaranteed. Guaranteed, man. They're gonna ask him for word. And Leon Thomas, Liz Guild, and the nerdy kid with the glasses, they're gonna ask Danielle Minette, Ariana Grande, and Yvonne Joji for word too. But they're not gonna give word. They're not gonna give word, man. They're not going to give word because they don't want these guys to rise to their level. Because Leon Thomas and Liz Guild and all of them are all B-list actors. They're not A-list actors. After Victorious, you never saw any of them land big budget movie roles. They've all been doing independent movies. They're B-list actors. So I'm saying they've been struggling landing in big budget movie roles. Danielle Minette's a B-list actor. Yvonne Joji is a B-list actor, hybrid, rising star kind of guy, right? Because he did that movie last year that flopped. Don't hate me, Yvonne Joji. He did that Resident Evil movie. That was a smaller blockbuster movie, but the movie flopped. So Yvonne Joji is kind of like a B-list actor, hybrid, rising star kind of guy. But essentially speaking, he's a B-list actor. Because if you look at his career, after Victorious, he's only been doing independent movies. Yvonne Joji. Hence, Yvonne Joji is not an A-list actor. He's a B-list actor. And he knows after Zayn, he's going to have... Danielle Minette, Ariana Grande, and Yvonne Joji know after Zayn, they're going to have pretty successful careers. Or very successful careers. They don't want guys like Leon Thomas, Liz Gillett, and the nerdy kid with the glasses rising to their level. Hence why they're not going to give word. At the same time, they don't want these actors to be lucky like them. They don't want them to be saved like them because they're selfish, obviously. Yeah, I don't want these actors to be saved like me. And I'm the lucky one. I'm the lucky chosen who's going to experience such a fame with Ivan and Vijay. I don't want these actors to be lucky like me. Hence why they're not going to give word. Because they're selfish, obviously. They know they're lucky chosen. Hence why they're not. That's one big reason why they're not going to give word. Because they don't want these actors to be lucky like them. Yeah, John Boyega knows he's a lucky chosen. He doesn't want Daisy Ridley and Oscar Isaac and Adam Driver to be lucky like him. That's why he's not going to give word. He's not going to give word, instead. It's actually funny. I want to always laugh because it's funny, man. It's funny because these actors, like, Adam Driver is sincerely going to beg John. Like, John, please, man. Like, when I mean beg, they're not playing around. They're going to be very, very sincere. John, please. Please, John, as a fellow closer, we did Star Wars together. It's not going to work. He's not going to give word. Please, John, you know what I'm saying? Like, please, man, can you, John, I'm not kidding around, man. Can you please give Ivan Vijay a good word about me, man? Please, man. Like, I really want to be next movie, man. Please, give the team a good word about me, man. Please. I want to be his next movie, man. Please, John, man. Please, man. Just tell him something good about me. Give him a good word about me. John's like, yeah, don't worry about it. I'll give a word. He doesn't give a word. It's actually funny. Yeah, don't worry about it. I'll give a word. He's like, I'm not giving you word. You brushed me aside. I'm not giving you word. Screw you. I'm not giving you word. If you were in my shoes, you wouldn't give word either. Yeah, if Adam Driver, Daisy Ridley, and Oscar Isaac were chosen for my movie, they wouldn't give word either. They wouldn't give John or Andy Serkis word either. So why would you think these actors are going to give word? They're not going to give word. They're not going to give word, man. In a couple minutes, guys, I'm gonna go upstairs and get my coffee. Yeah, today I'm feeling very energetic. Hence why last video you can tell I was very energetic. Whereas some days I'm fatigued, other days I'm very energetic. But yeah, man, John Boyega and Andy Serkis are not going to give Oscar Isaac, you know what I'm saying, Oscar Isaac, Adam Driver, Daisy Ridley, they're not going to give me Vijay word. No, they're not, man. Because they don't want these actors, they know they're lucky chosen, they don't want these actors to be saved like them. Because they're selfish, obviously. They don't want these actors to be lucky like them, obviously. At the same time, they don't want them rising to their level. You see what I'm saying? There's a high chance John Boyega, after he films Zanes, he's gonna be bigger than Oscar Isaac and Adam Driver, guaranteed. He'll be bigger than those guys. Because even though Adam Driver and Oscar Isaac are A's actors, they're not that big. They're kind of like, eh. Whereas John Boyega is probably going to rise to that $20, $30, $40 million range level. Perhaps even $60, $70 million range level after Zanis. John Boyega is either going to be a smaller A-list actor or a bigger A-list actor after Zanis. He's going to be famous, man. He's world famous. Everyone around the world knows who he is now. Hence, now he can sell his movies better now. Hence why, guaranteed, John Boyega will be more successful than Adam Driver and Oscar Isaac after Zanis. You see what I'm saying here? Yeah. He'll be an A-list actor, guaranteed. Guaranteed. Avon Jones and Yal Manette are going to be A-list actors after Zanis. I don't know if there'll be smaller ones or A-list or bigger ones. If they have pretty successful careers, they'll be smaller A-list actors. If they have very successful careers, they'll be bigger A-list actors. I don't know. I can't predict the future, but they're going to guarantee all the actors, the major characters for Zanis, are going to be A-list actors for Zanis after Zanis because they're world famous and they can sell their movies and whatnot. Everyone around the world knows who they are. They're going to have at least a good 10 million plus fans to support them for their movies. That's why they can sell their movies one out. 10, 50 million fans to support them. So if John Boyega does a $50 million, $60 million big budget movie, the movie does $250 million, he can sell his movies one out. You see what I'm saying? $200 million, $180, $250 million, he can sell his movies now. Avon Joji has 10 million fans, he does a $40 million budget movie, the movie does $150 million. He can sell his movies one now. Yes, they're all going to have successful careers in Hollywood. Either very successful or pretty successful. Some guys might be, I don't know, 10 years go by, they might be worth 20, 25 million, pretty successful careers. Other guys might rise to that 40, 50 million range, very successful careers. And the others who rise to that 90, 80, 100 plus million range, and they have very, very successful careers. You see what I'm saying here? Yeah. Obviously. Right? Whereas the guys like Keanu Reeves, Ben Affleck and Scarlett Johansson does not get any bigger than those actors. So Keanu Reeves and Scarlett Johansson doesn't get any bigger than them. They're very successful in Hollywood. So for them, they just want to be in my movie because they want to experience success and fame with Ivan and Vijay. Because they know, yeah, Keanu Reeves know he's a cream of the crop. Yeah, I don't struggle getting roles. I already have a very, very successful career. After I film I's movie, nothing will change. I'm still, I'm the only difference is they're now more famous. They can sell their movies better now. That's it. They're more famous now. They can sell their movies better now. And they'll still be able to bargain for a lot of money, and they'll get a lot of offers in Hollywood. So guys like the bigger ace actors just want to be in my movie because they want to be saved and they want to experience successful fame with IMV, because it doesn't get any bigger than the bigger ace actor. You see what I'm saying here? But the bigger ace actors also know if they're in my movie, they'll be able to sell their movies better now in Hollywood because they're now more world famous. You see what I'm saying? Or because they're world famous, they can now sell. Keanu Reeves, Ben Affleck, and Scarlett Johansson will be able to sell their movies better after the Great Escape movie. So on average, they sell their movies for around $300 million. They can probably sell their movies now for $400 million, $450 million. You see what I'm saying? But it doesn't get any bigger than those guys. Hence, they know after they know after the Great Escape movie, they're what? They're gonna go back to normal, getting a lot of offers. Hollywood will offer them a lot of money. They're already big. It doesn't get any bigger than those guys. The bigger ace actors just want to be in my movie because they want to be saved and they want to experience the international fame with Ivan VJ. They want to be a part of my Sky Source company. They want to be saved. Whereas the B-list actors, smaller ace actors, obviously, and the rising stars, they all have goals. They want to be in my movie because they want to be saved, obviously, but they also have goals. They want to rise to that bigger A-lister rank. See what I'm saying here? Well, the small A-listers, it doesn't get any bigger than being an ace actor, though. That's the thing, though. Because even the small ace actors are very successful. They don't struggle that much getting roles. They make a lot of money. They don't struggle that much getting big movie roles. But even small ace actors have goals. They want to rise and become more powerful, more respected in the industry. You see what I'm saying here? Hence why what? But the B-list actors and rising stars, they have goals. They all want to be A-list actors. Hence why they want to be in my movie so badly. At the same time, they want to what? They want to work for my company. They want to be saved. They want to experience the international fame with Ivan VJ. They want to be saved. They don't want to be left behind. That's the main reason. And the second reason it's going to launch their career, because at the end of the day, all these actors in Hollywood would rather work for me than work in Hollywood. I told you, all the Hollywood actors, guys like John Boyega, Yvonne Joji, Andy Serkis, Idris Elba, Don Cheadle, the actor for Queen Sarah, Danielle Minette, Ariana Grande, and all them, once they're in my movie, they're going to want to work for my company for the rest of their life. Hey, Ivan, I don't want to go to Hollywood. I just want to work for you for the rest of my life, man. I'd rather just work for you. Because as long as I'm in your movie, my career, and I make my clean free millions, my career feels like it's worth a lot. Whereas when I go back to Hollywood, my career feels like it's worthless and meaningless. Even though they know they're going to have such a career, the main reason why everyone wants to work for my company because they'd rather work for me and VJ than work in Hollywood. My company's better in Hollywood, and they want to be saved. They want to experience that international fame and glory with I and VJ. At the same time, my Skysource company pays the Hollywood actors more money than Hollywood on average. My company's better in Hollywood. And then there's the second reason is it will launch their career, obviously. But these actors know, even though they're going to have successful careers in Hollywood or pretty successful careers in Hollywood, they know they're the side tension. Their career will feel worthless and meaningless. You see what I'm saying here? Give me a second, guys. I'm going to go get a cup of coffee. Don't hate me, you know what I'm saying? Sorry about that, guys. You have to wait. You have to wait, I don't know, a minute and a half for that. I just want to go get a coffee. This is good coffee. Yeah. So I'll talk for good 20 minutes, guys. I'll end the video here. Oh, Ivan, your videos are interesting. Yeah, sorry, guys. I was nice enough to do a second video for you guys, but I know 40 minutes is nothing, but I can't go any longer than 40 minutes. I might go to maybe 45. I can talk for 45 minutes a bit longer. That way you get a longer video. But that's it, man. I have to take my shower. I need to go to the store and get my smokes, man. My pack of smokes. Yeah. I need to go to the store and get my pack of smokes. See what I'm saying here? Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. So the one reason why these actors won't give words because they don't want these actors in Hollywood to be lucky like them, obviously. They know they're lucky chosen, hence why they're not going to give word to these to me and VJ, you see what I'm saying here? Like Keanu Reeves, you know what I'm saying, Ben Affleck, these guys are all powerful, it doesn't get any bigger than them, and even these actors are not going to give word. Because they don't want these, they know they're lucky chosen, they don't want these actors to be lucky like them. That's why they're not going to give word. At the same time, they don't want these actors rising to their level either, you see what I'm saying? Because they know, everyone in Hollywood knows, if you're in my movie, it's going to launch, if you have a major role in my movie, because the whole world watched it, and the actors are now world famous, they're going to have more fans, and it's going to launch their career, they'll be able to sell their movies more now. For you to have a successful career in Hollywood, you have to have a good, like, 10 to 50 million fans at least supporting your movies. If you can have 10 to 50 million people supporting your movies, you'll have a successful career in Hollywood. You see what I'm saying? You do a $6 million budget movie, your movie does $180, $200 million, you can sell your movies well now. You have a successful career. You see what I'm saying? As most of the big A-listers in Hollywood have a good, like, 10 million fans plus to support them for their movies. And that's why a lot of the big A-list actors are able to sell their movies. But I told you, even A-list actors have a lot of flops too. You see what I'm saying? Even A-list actors have flops. But my point is, they're the ones who could deliver. They're proven in the industry. They're the ones who are proven to deliver in the industry. You see what I'm saying? Whereas the B-list actors are not proven. Holy shit, Ivan, you know your shit. Yes, I know my shit. I can teach a course on fucking the Hollywood industry if I want to, man. Because I did my research, man. I did my research. Okay, most of the biggest actors do independent movies. All these people who I see on television, I always see them landing independent movie roles. Obviously, hence they're not A-list actors, they're not movie stars, they're B-list actors. That's how I see it. And the ones who are movie stars, who do big budget movies, those are the A-list actors. And the ones who do a lot of independent movies and television shows, and they struggle a lot landing big budget roles, but they're able to land some roles like their own franchise. They land a big budget movie here and there. Those are rising stars, and those are the rarities. You see what I'm saying? That's how I know if you're a B-list actor or if you're a rising star. If the actor struggles landing big budget movie roles, he or she are not A-list actors. I know some B-list actors think they're A-list actors, but they're not A-list actors. Don't hate me, guys. You're not an A-list. If you struggle landing big budget movie roles, you're not an A-list actor, man. A-list actor means you're respected in the industry. If you can't land big budget movie roles, you're not respecting the industry. You see what I'm saying? You're an A. Yeah, but Ivan, I'm doing television. Yeah, you're doing television, but television is not film. Television is a small screen. Television is not the same. If you may be a television star, but you're not an A-list actor. You see what I'm saying? Television stars are B-list actors. They're not respected in the industry. They only make like $500, $400, $700,000 a year. They're not respected in the industry. They're not A-list actors. They're B-list actors. You don't see them on the big screen. They're not movie stars. If you're not a movie star, you're not what? You're not an A-list actor. You're a B-list actor. Don't hate me, guys. And all you actors in Hollywood, you know what I'm talking about. You know if you're a B-list actor or not, and you know if you're an A-list actor. If you struggle landing B-list movie roles and you're doing a lot of independent movies and television, you're a B-list actor. You're a B-list television star. You're a big actor. B-list actors are still big actors. They're television stars. They're pretty big actors, but they're not the A-list actors. They're not big movie stars. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. You see what I'm saying? If you struggle to land in big budget movie roles a lot, but you're able to land quite a few and you do a lot of television and stuff, you're a rising star. That's the rarity, obviously. If you struggle a little bit to land big budget movie roles, or struggle quite a, or if you struggle a little bit to land big budget movie roles, but you're able to land big budget movie roles every 1 to 2 years, you are a smaller A-list actor. And if you land big budget movie roles with pretty easily, with no struggle, pretty much, you're a bigger A-list actor. You know what I'm saying? But even within the bigger A-list actors, there's ranks. They're the ones who are worth 70, 80, 90 million dollars. They're the ones who are worth 100 to 200, and the ones who are worth 200 plus. There's ranks of them. But you have the bigger ones and you have the smaller ones, pretty much. And even within the smaller ones, you have ranks too. You have the ones who are worth 10, 15, and you have the ones who are worth 20, 25. You have the ones who are worth 20, 25, 30. You have the ones who are worth 40, 50, 60. You have ranks within the small A-list ranks too. You see what I'm saying? Like what's his name? Chris Pratt. He's a small A-list actor, but he's in the what? He's in the top rank of within the ranks of the small A-list actors. Because Chris Pratt's worth like $60 million. And by the time I do the Great Escape movie, he'll be a bigger A-list actor by then. He'll be like worth like $70, $80 million. Because Chris Pratt is having a very successful career so far. He's been landing a lot of big budget movies. Like Jurassic Park, Guardians of Galaxy Volume 3. He did that Tomorrowland movie. You know what I'm saying? He's doing all these big budget movies. Yeah. By the time I do the Great Escape movie, he'll be a bigger A-lister by then. He'll probably be worth $70 million. $75 million around there, Chris Pratt. By the time I do the Great Escape movie. Obviously. But I can't think of anyone better for the bigger A-listers than Scarlett Johansson, Keanu Reeves, and Ben Affleck. I can't think of anyone better for I can picture Scarlett Johansson as a secret agent. She was Black Widow in Marvel, and she can fight very well. I'll have her and VJ fight in the movie, and I might have me and Keanu Reeves fight in the movie. No, Keanu Reeves, I won't have him do that much fighting. I'll have him do more shooting in the movie. Because by then, he'll be like 69, 70. He'll be a bit older by then. It'll be a bit tougher on his body. But Ivan, I'm good. Don't worry about him. I know Keanu Reeves, I'll make it easier for you. I'll have you do a few fighting scenes, but I'll have you be your badass gunman. But Keanu Reeves might want to fight. Oh, Ivan, I want to fight, man. I want to do my own stunts. I heard Keanu Reeves did his own stunts for John Wick. Yeah, I can have. No, Keanu Reeves will be good. He'll be like 69. He's 50, like 8 now. He'll be like 68, 69 years old, 70 by the time I film the movie. He'll be pretty good. You can have him fight in the movie. If you want. I'm going to give Keanu Reeves, Ben Affleck, and Scarlett Johansson, Paul Bettany a lot of scenes. And the couples a lot of scenes. Because they're all the major characters in the movie. Give them a lot of scenes in the movie. So in the beginning of the movie, you're going to see Keanu Reeves. When that couple's on the run, you're going to see Keanu Reeves, Scarlett Johansson, Ben Affleck, Paul Bettany in the beginning of the movie. Obviously. And I'm going to throw in a Matrix Easter egg line. A Matrix punchline. Get a search going. You're going to see... We'll scout. I'll scout the New York region. They have this advanced technology. I'll scout the New York region in America. We're going to need new recruits for a company. You know what I'm saying? We're going to need new recruits for a company. Ben Affleck, he's like, get a search going. You know what I'm saying? And it transfers to me, VJ. You get the credits, the Great Escape, and you get the credits, and you get the high shot footage of like New York, and it transfers to me in the center of the appointment. So no, I can't find jobs. Holy shit, Ivan, you're creative. Yes, I'm very creative. You're looking at a fucking amazing movie for my Great Escape movie, man. And that's why Keanu Reeves and Scarlett Johansson and Ben Affleck are lucky, man. Because high chance, I don't have them officially chosen, but there's a high chance, there's a 90% chance they are chosen. I'm going to choose them for my movie. See what I'm saying here? Those actors are lucky, man. And the Great Escape movie will probably have the second most crazy. I don't know. Their Unique might have crazier buzz than the Great Escape because it's a romance story with Ivan and VJ. The Great Escape, Their Unique might have crazier buzz than the Great Escape movie. No. Their Unique will have crazier buzz with the woman, but the Great Escape will have crazier buzz than Their Unique. Because it's a fucking... Ivan and VJ are secret agents kicking ass, man. On the run, man. And I'm casting 3 big stars. Keanu Reeves, Scarlett Johansson, and Ben Affleck. You see what I'm saying? And you're going to see Scarlett Johansson, Ben Affleck, and Keanu Reeves are evil people. They're the villains of the movie. They're the villains of the movie. You're going to see Keanu Reeves. You know how Keanu Reeves is badass in John Wick? You're going to see Keanu Reeves. You're going to see Ben Affleck. He's evil. You know, he's evil, and he's a head of the... He's a boss of the company. Yeah, man. You're looking at an amazing movie for that, man. I'll have Ben Affleck fight perhaps in the end of the movie. Throughout the movie, he doesn't fight much. He's just the boss of the company. Whereas Scarlett Johansson and Keanu Reeves, I'll have them fight. I won't have them be hitmen, but I'll have them fight in the movie. They fight a lot in the movie. They fight quite a bit in the movie. Paul Bettany, I'll have him fight too. He's up there in the company. You can have him be in the movie. I'm willing to pay Paul Bettany his rich $11.5 million for the role. That's good enough for him. He does not get a bonus because he's not a bigger A-list actor. He'll accept my deal. I'm like, Paul, if you don't like my offer, you're more than welcome to work in Hollywood if you don't like my offer. It's a deal, Ivan. Yes, I'm paying you a lot of money that Hollywood does not pay on average. Obviously. And then Ben Affleck, I can pay him $37 million. I can pay him $38. I can pay him $22.9. And I can pay him a $14.9 million bonus. So I'll pay him $38 million. That's $38 million, right? 14.9 is $15 million. 22.9 is, yeah, it's $38 million pretty much. That's $39 million, is it? Is my math off here? 22.14 is 36. No, it's $38 million. Yeah, I can pay Ben Affleck 22.9, and I can pay him 14.9 million bonus. I'll pay Scarlett Johansson a bit more because she's bigger for a woman actor. Pay her like $900,000 more. Pay her 15.9, and pay her 23 salary. 23 million salary, Scarlett Johansson. Pay her 3.9. That's good enough for her. If she's greedy, I know Scarlett Johansson's greedy because I heard she took Disney to court. She filed a lawsuit for Disney, and she thought that Disney ripped her off with her contract. Obviously, they paid her $20 million, and she still filed a lawsuit. That's why I know Scarlett Johansson's obviously a greedy woman. If $39 million is not good enough for her, I'm like, Scarlett, if $39 million is not good enough for you, you're more than welcome to work in Hollywood if you don't like my offer. She'll be like, Ivan, it's a deal. And even though you agree, you're paying more money than what Hollywood pays me. Yes, I'm paying you more money than what you even made for Black Widow. Marvel only paid you $20 million for the movie, and I'm paying you $39 million. And I'm giving you $1.5 million for the posters. I can give them more for the posters if I want to keep them happy, but $1.5 million is good enough. That's good enough. $1.5 million. And Keanu Reeves, I'll pay him his rich $47 million. I'll pay him his rich $48 million. I'll pay him 20.9 bonus, and I'll pay him his rich $27 million salary, and he gets his $1.5 million for what? For the poster sale. That's a good deal for Keanu Reeves. If he doesn't like my offer, he's more than welcome to look Keanu. If you don't like my offer, you are more than welcome to work in Hollywood if you don't like my offer. Oh, Ivan, it's a deal. You know what I'm saying? Even though you agree, you're paying a lot of money, even more than what Hollywood pays on average. Yes, I'm paying more money even though Hollywood pays you on average. Sean McCann here.